that platform, force Pikachu to approach very horizontally or drop through the platform and face an anti-air.
Right. Yeah, Mewtwo has good mix-ups on that platform between his side B and neutral B, applying a lot of pressure to the shield. You can't just hold shield against Mewtwo because they can definitely abuse it, but at the same time, he has so many good aerials to approach with, you kind of have to, so like it's just a good mix-up the character has. And right here we're seeing Z started off very strong with the Shadow Ball, and he clearly has this game plan, Sturm, ready to go, charging the Shadow Balls and just hiding away from the Pikachu.
Yeah, we talked about crossing up for Pikachu potentially being pretty good. You can't really cross up Mewtwo when his back is to the corner there,
right.
Putting himself in the perfect position to just anti-approach with down tilts or neutral airs or any of those anti-air options we talked about earlier. And right now, we've got Z coming out to the hot start.
Yeah, Z doing a great job controlling the tempo of the match, saying, hey, man, I'm going to charge the Shadow Ball, and you have to approach because you don't want to give me the Shadow Ball for free because I'll just keep throwing it at you, man. You might be Pikachu, but I'll be able to hit you with this.
All right, a quick attack getting in there, doing a little bit of work right now for Rideae. Very close opening right now. We got good damage coming out from the Pikachu, and Pikachu very well known for these up-air, up-tilt combos, doing really good stuff.
Yeah, definitely. Now we see the match switching back. Oh, wow.
Rideae showing no fear right now.
See him go back into that Shadow Ball with a quick attack. Oh, he gets a Thunder, too. Really well played. Good stuff from the Pikachu. Taking the first stock in this game is going to be a very important one since both these players want to control the tempo of the match.
Skull Bash in the balloon.
The balloon doesn't deserve it, man. It happens all the time.
It's a bold strategy.
It's just a casualty of war, my friend. It's what's going on now. Yeah, trying to find his way off the platform. Good, perfect shield. That's how you have to deal with the Shadow Ball. You have to perfect shield it, otherwise it's going to do a ton of shield damage to you and let Mewtwo apply a lot of pressure to you just from throwing a Shadow Ball at you.
And then that allows Mewtwo's other myriad of options to potentially shield poke. Maybe like the tip of the down tilt, maybe coming through at a particular angle with the Shadow Claw, and that's a really painful way to die. Is I was shielding, but it just didn't exist.
Yeah, and it all adds up to Mewtwo mains, always paying attention to your shield, how you use it, and how much is left of it. So always got to be careful looking out. Oh, okay. Speaking of shield damage, what a retaliation. Z with the recognition at the ledge. We'll be seeing you, Rideae. Taking it with a down air at the ledge. Very good recognition of that unsafe Thunder. I really like the Thunder option too. Did a ton of shield damage, a lot of pressure. But at the same time, if it's unsafe, you can't be doing that.
Yep, and that's one way to teach someone to not do it. Come straight through, spike them to the drink. We talked about fear. That's important. Mewtwo's a very scary character with very explosive kill potential, and we're seeing quick combos come out, looking for a drop-down neutral air, which could have restarted, but good break out there by Rideae. Yeah,
it was just good use of the shifting hurt box on that up tilt, moving around the aerials from Mewtwo. Rideae doing a good job trying to juggle Z. That air dash from Mewtwo is super good, though. Finds his way back down to the ground and gets a down tilt, too. Very tight battle right now, Sturm.
Okay, gonna get a shield grab, going for the quick little 11%, continuing the pressure on that taxi platform. Good perfect shield again, though. Rideae looks like he's got that on lock.
Yeah, he made my heart stop for a second there. He tried to perfect shield that Shadow Ball on the Smashville platform. Very scary for Pikachu. He's able to do it. Ooh. Wow, that was a great call out by Z, but Rideae with a better retaliation. Dash attack beating out that move.
Scary stuff. That was the sweet spot of that neutral air. Very, very strong. One of Pikachu's strongest kill options when someone's off at the ledge or off stage. Very painful. And okay, a lot of whip grabs back and forth. Just barely dodging each other, and that's enough.
Yeah, the down air at the ledge that close. Like you said, Sturm, before the match started, Mewtwo, very light character. Pikachu with just enough rage and just enough damage on that Mewtwo as well to take out Game 1. Rideae playing super well right now. I love the way that he's weaving around these Mewtwo aerials and getting, little punishes where he can. He's picking his battles and he's winning them.
Yeah, that was good stuff. And again, using the... One thing we didn't actually really talk about a bit is Pikachu's very low profile.
Yes.
Yeah, he's a very small character. That up smash from Z just went straight over. Pikachu was actually able to short hop neutral air in time before getting hit by that little shadow cloud move, whatever you want to call it, at the top. And that's pretty useful when sneaking around Mewtwo's kind of lanky figure.
Definitely. We saw Z. I think he might have been contemplating a character switch. I know he was. Like, last time I checked in on him, he played a couple different characters, so I'm just going to stay with the Mewtwo here, though. Really, that was a tight game 1. It was a last-hit situation, basically, for both players right there. So here we're seeing him start off strong. Definitely not regretting sticking with his Mewtwo. Not yet, at least. We'll see what happens. All right. Good catch. No jump on the Mewtwo. Dangerous situation. Teleports back to the stage. Rideae just rinse and repeating, sending him in the disadvantage over and over. Good grab. Off stage again.
That Mewtwo down is really safe if you can poke with the tip of it, because it just gives you so much range and it gives enough shield stun there. And again, a low profile coming in clutch. Look at that grab, just whiff right over Pikachu's noggin.
Definitely Rideae again, you're seeing him duck Mewtwo off stage, try to get all the damage that he can. Nice attempt with the quick attack too. Like this pressure from Rideae. But Z slowing it down again, says, you know what, I gotta hit the Shadow Ball button because this can be a huge key to a comeback right now.
Tennessee platform's in a really good position to offer Rideae different angles of approach when they come into this interior angle. And look at him come through with a quick attack, cancel the up smash. Excellent movement, set up a fantastic punish.
Yeah, it was a perfect trade too. That fair, you know, it's a great trade, a great tool for Mewtwo mains, but right there, if you're gonna get caught in your tool and you're gonna pay for it with a stock, not quite worth it. But we saw Z retaliate very early in game 1. Let's see if he can do it again in game 2.
Gonna just look to get this Shadow Ball set up somewhere. Okay, backing off, throwing it. That shield's very low. I'm actually surprised that Z's backing up and going for more Shadow Balls instead of trying to continue the pressure, but he's gonna make me look silly by landing one.
Well, I like the way Rideae too kind of just ran away. Ooh, nice, great call out with Shadow Claw. Again, Z with the retaliations, keeping the game really tight.
This is fun. This is the best part of like a Bulls block, is like you get to these end ones where it's all, everyone's on winners, everyone's fighting for top 192 winners, keep their bracket alive. And this is maybe where it can get kind of scrappy, but Rideae, he looks calm and collected despite losing that stock.
Yeah, I mean, you got to be feeling pretty decent. He did take game 1, so even if he does drop this one, he does have a game 3 on his counter pick, but obviously 2-0 is much better than going to a game 3. Let's see if Rideae can close this one out here. Nice, good run up and grab. Looking for the fun. Oh, he almost got taxied into the loser's bracket. Good jump out by Z. That was really close.
My heart stops every single time.
No, man. It's craziness, but there's a nair.
Another neutral air, and no jumps coming out.
Wait.
Yeah, he's going to eat this punish right now. Mewtwo's a big figure, and it takes a little while to grab that ledge. It's going to keep happening. Is that it?
Repeat over and over.
Oh, he got his jump back that time.
Yeah, he did get his jump back. Yeah, that's huge. But you know what? Unfortunately, man, Z, that's not the way that we wanted to see him go here. But you got to give Rideae a lot of credit there. Rinsing and repeating at the edge, racking up the damage, nearly taking the stocks, and then just applying the pressure to Z. Able to take it in a 2-0. Really, really well played by both players right there, I have to say.
There's a tennis term for that I like to use about SDs like that. It's called a forced error.
Okay, yep.
Where there are different kinds of errors. An error, and like an unforced error is just like you miss the ball and you're like, oh,
sure, yeah.
look at me.